Hello, y'all. Happy New Year. Not yet, not yet. So we're going to get ready today and we're going to do a New Year's look. Let's get started. Okay, guys, so face is prepped, primed. I use the Maybelline grippy primer thing, this thing right here. So as you can see, skin is looking good. As always, we're gonna start with the eyes first. Let me get myself together first. All right, so we're gonna take the NARS, this sucker right here, and we're gonna just clean up under the brows like we always do. I know I haven't filmed in a while and I will be doing cooking and whatnot. It's just, it has been busy, okay, with the holidays and whatnot, and then my son got the flu, so it's been busy around here. And now we're at the end of the year. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. So in 2026, I really want to do better about posting stuff, but I mean, of course, as always, no promises. But I do want to try and be better about posting content and whatnot, you know. I'm not saying I'm gonna be posting something every single day, because nope. But at least maybe once or twice a week. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. We're gonna take this brush from Eco Tools and we're gonna, same thing, go into that tiramisu, and we're just gonna use that just for our base, for our eyeshadow. I was thinking about doing like a blue and like gold, like a dark blue and gold, you know, New Year kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm still debating. What are y'all doing for New Year's? Doing anything fun? Y'all just chilling at home? We are having a get-together at my uncle's house. It's like a potluck kind of thing. People, you know, bringing stuff, doing their own thing, bringing their own food. Well, not their own food, but you know, food for people to share. That's what's going on. I'm gonna go into another NARS. And this is Source Dort. Why y'all be, okay, makeup companies, why y'all be putting some weird names on these things? Just name it like tan or something. I don't know. It's just, why you gotta make things complicated? Okay, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got no time for that. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a translucent powder, and as always, I'm using this one from Miss A. It's great, it's cheap, it's good. Gets the job done. Go ahead and take out any creases that I may have. So go ahead and set this down. There we go. Take a brush, fluffy brush. I think I got this from Temu. Honestly, y'all, I got most of my brushes from Temu. I think I've said that before, but I have. They're great and they're not expensive. Like, you don't need to go out and buy an expensive set of brushes to do your makeup. I know all these beauty influencers and all that. I'm using my BK Whopper brush with extra fries to do this. Who cares? It's a brush. Yes, I mean, yes, I guess in some ways quality does, you know, there are some bad brushes out there. I'm not saying that there isn't. What I'm saying is that there's good brushes out there that don't cost you your kidney. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can buy a set of brushes from Temu for like 12 bucks and they're good brushes. Anyway, I don't have any eyeshadows picked out or anything. I think I am gonna stick to the whole, let me see if I have a navy color first before I even say anything. Hold on. Hold on. Looking in this Snow White. It's got that blue. I'm went for my outfit, if anybody's wondering. Not that y'all care, but if y'all are wondering, I'm wearing just like a black long sleeve with jeans and some shoes. I may just wear tennis shoes, I don't know. Either that or maybe like a small boot heel thing. Anyway, there's that. I could. No, not that. Hold on. No. I mean, I could just stick to that blue and then just add like browns, gold, and brown. But you see, this blue is shimmery. I don't want a shimmery blue. I just want it dark. This is the James Charles Morphe palette. Anybody still remember this? Is she expired? Probably. Do I care? No, I'm still gonna use it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just bear with me. Nope. Dang. Essence for the win. The Ice Ice Baby. It's got this one right there. I could use that. I could use that. And then like gold. Let's do it. Let's do it. If we don't like it, we just take it off and do it again. I'm not in a hurry. If y'all have ever been to like Mexican parties, y'all know them things don't start till like 8 p.m. So it's fine. Now I need a transition shade. A base. I need a base shade. It's not transitioning into anything. It's just a base. I've said that many times before. I don't like it when people call it that because it's just your base shade. You know what I mean? Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm trying to find. I'll use this one. Yeah. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. And I'm going to go into Kano. That shade right there. I'm going to use that as my base shade. Let me grab my mirror. Look at my mirror, y'all. My son broke it. Not on purpose. It was on accident. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we're just gonna set that down here, and I'm using a fluffy brush. I got this one at Five Below. It's a good brush. Gets the job done. I'm putting that on my crease, doing windshield wiper. Whatever this is called. Windshield wiper motions. There we go. But I'm also doing circular motions as I bring it up, because that's what I want to do. You know what, y'all? I've been thinking, when it comes to like beauty gurus or whatever, I'm just like, what made you? Did you decide that you're a beauty guru? Who gave you that title? Is it because you know about makeup? Like, there's people who know about makeup, but they don't call themselves a beauty guru. Like, I know some stuff about makeup. I don't know a lot. Definitely don't know a lot. But, like, I know enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where that title came from. Like, why guru? Why that? Why not just, like, I'm not gonna say makeup artist, but, like, it's a good word. I'm gonna think about it and get back to y'all, because honestly, I can't. Still working with that same shade. Windshield wiper, and then circle to bring it up. That's literally all I'm doing. It's looking good, it's looking good. Alright, that looks good. Now we're gonna take another brush. This is from e.l.f. A blending eye brush is what we're taking. Grab this, clean it off. Now we're gonna go into this eyeshadow palette here. Okay, anyway, so take that dark blue shade and we're just gonna put that in the crease. We're not bringing it up. We are gonna darken it up, but for right now, just in the crease with some windshield wiper motions again. We love our windshields. Wipers. Windshield wipers. It ain't looking too blue, y'all. I don't know. Let's keep going and see how it turns out. All I'm doing is just adding it to the same area. I do some circular motions down here. I want to bring it out some. Circular, but yet also this. You know what? Just watch what I'm doing. Back and forth, circular, windshield. Back and forth, circular, windshield. I feel like Mr. Miyagi. The karate of makeup, y'all. Windshield wiper. Back and forth, circular. I'm gonna get some muscles on my fingers. Anyway, all right. We're gonna take that brush that we had originally, kind of just blend the two together using circular motions. Just like that. All right, now before I add blue to the other eye, let's do our gold. And for that, I'm actually gonna use the NYX glitter glue. Take it on a flat brush like this. Just like that. That little bit right there. That's all you're gonna need. Maybe. Okay, so just gonna add it all the way down. We're gonna tap, 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 tap. And I'm not stopping in the middle, I'm bringing it down some over here. Just like that. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go in with a flat brush, cleaning it off real quick. Glue is down. We're gonna go in with a flat brush. This is from Wet n Wild. I think I got these at Walmart for like $1 each. Now, I'm trying to think. I want gold. So, I'm going to stick to the Warrior palette, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this shade up here. That one's called... What the heck is that called? Idea? I-D-I-A. Idea? And then the other one is called Bakwa. Okay. Actually, no. Scratch that. We're not going to do that. We're going to go into Bakwa, which is this one down here. And then for the inner corner, or closer to the inner corner, we're going to go in with this. The middle one is called Moremi. That one. Right there. Those two. Yeah. Okay. So let's go into Bakwa. Pick some of that up on this brush right there. And this one we're gonna lay down right in the middle. I'm just gonna tap it down. Okay. Bring it down some, not all the way. If it gets in here, don't worry, it's alright. Your crease, I know we're gonna see that anyway. Maybe. I'm just kidding. We'll go back and add a little bit more. Now we're gonna turn that around and go into Moremi. And you're gonna tap that down in there. Blending the two in together. Turn the brush around. You just keep turning it around until if you need to grab more, grab more. Grabbing more of the yellowish. There we go. Oh, y'all, that looks so cute. Okay, we're gonna go back into our blue. And we're gonna go back and darken this up here. And we're gonna bring that shade into the outer corner of the eye, blending it in with that gold. I really do need to get like a dark blue, like a navy blue shade. That is my mission, to get a navy blue eyeshadow palette. So I ain't got one. Anyway, don't worry about the mess, we'll clean that up. Okay. And basically at this point, you just go in and add whatever you feel like you need to add. If you need to add more of the yellow goldish, which is what I'm doing, you can, you know, you do you, honey. Do what works for you. I am gonna go into that ColourPop Snow White. I don't know if they make this anymore, but that blue right there. I kind of really want to go in there. This is like a blue. I'm just adding that on top of what I already have. Just to kind of deepen it up some. I was supposed to put my contacts in, but I didn't. I may pause the video and do that. Come back with green eyes. Oh. Okey-dokey, smoker. Okey-dokey, smoker. Alright, that looks good. We're gonna go back into our bowl. Brown shade, cano. And we're gonna blend this out nice and pretty. Just like that. Okay, that's looking cute. You know, it's New Year's. You gotta go for a more intense look. You really don't, but you know, I'm just saying. Okay, we're sticking to the Warrior palette and we're gonna go into a hossie. I don't know. This one. Right there. And that we're going to stick right under our brow bone. Brighten that up some. Now, if you're paler than I am, then I'd probably go with something more brighter. But anyway, and I'm just using just a small fluffy brush, just like that. Going back into that brown, making sure it's still visible. Okay, that looks good, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. I will be back. Okay, y'all, check this out. Look what I found. This eyeshadow palette. Got this on Amazon, and look what I found. Navy blue. Navy blue. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and just add it on top of what I already have. And this is just, my nose is running. Why's my nose running? Anyway, this is just gonna intensify the color that's already there. Make it more of what I was looking for to begin with. Alright, that's looking good. Oh, y'all are like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Alright. That's done. We're not completely done with the eyes yet. We're gonna go in, obviously, eyeliner, mascara, all that stuff, but that'll be later. Complexion. Face. I don't have a damp sponge. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sponges in hand. I use one for foundation and one for concealer and whatnot. Of course, I cleaned up around the eye area. That's why it's looking nice and clean. Alrighty, so for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. This is in the shade Medium Tan Neutral. That's what I'm going with. I absolutely love this foundation. I actually got this on sale. Actually, my stepdaughter got it for me. It was on sale for, it was half off, so it was only 20 bucks when I got it, because let's be for real, y'all. Makeup is expensive. And I know I've been saying that in other videos, but it's true. It's expensive. Look at this brush, y'all. This brand right here, you can see it, like you find it all over TikTok. You can get these on Temu, okay? I'm just letting y'all know, you can get them on Temu. Okay, so we're gonna use that brush to put all of this all over the face. just like that. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh my god. Literal brain fart. Do not remember. What the heck? I hate when that happens. Does that happen to y'all? Like you be talking, you get distracted. Next thing you know, you don't remember what it is you were saying to begin with. Okay, nice and smooth. I go a little crazy with this sometimes. Look at how full coverage this foundation is, guys. Like, it's great. Oh, and I remember. I was talking about how I got this foundation half off. Well, be real with you guys. A lot of the stuff that I have that's like high-end brand, I honestly only get that stuff when it's on sale, or it's like, and I don't mean like 20% off or no. Like, that stuff has to be on sale for the most part. Like, honestly, my one size powders, these I've gotten off the TikTok shop because there are other sellers on there who sell them. Now you gotta be careful because sometimes they be like, you know, not the right thing. I remember one time I bought one and it was not the one size. But I mean, TikTok's really good about refunding. So I didn't have to return whatever it is that I got. It didn't even look like it was like, it came in a one size box, but it was like chunkier and it was like blocky. Like, it wasn't nice and round like this. It was blocky. I'm like, no. And then I asked for the shade Sweet Honey and Ultra Peach, and I got some weird brown shade. I'm like, what is this? Not cool. So yeah, anyway, I got my money back. And like this one, Ultra Sweet Honey and Ultra Peach, I actually recently purchased those off the TikTok shop. For one of them was like free shipping too. One of them was, if I'm not mistaken, one of them was like $15. And the other one was like closer to 20. I think it was like $17, something like that. So if y'all are not on the TikTok, I definitely suggest you get on there just for the shop, because you can find some deals on there. Like, even the brands themselves will be having deals on some of their stuff, you know. But yeah, most of the stuff that I get that's high-end, I usually get when it's on sale, because I ain't spending that kind of money, honey. I ain't got the kind of money to spend. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. This is a great brush too, you guys. You can really get into little crevices and stuff. I'm still gonna use my sponge to kind of blend it all in together. But it is such a good, it's a good brush. It's a good brush. Most def recommend. What time is it? It's 5:30 right now. So, okay. I'm just using up whatever little foundation I still have on my hand. Blend down, blend down, blend down. Not blend, brush down. Okay, that looks good. Now we're gonna take our sponge here. Just make sure everything's nice and blended together. It's a damp sponge, so I forgot to add a lip balm. I'll do that here in just a minute. And just to keep my lips hydrated as I do all this, so when I apply my what do you call it? lip stuff. They're not all like dry and like nasty. They'll be nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Look at that mirror. That looks so good, guys. Oh my god. I'm debating on whether I should add like bronzer. Like I'm gonna add powder bronzer, but like, you know what I mean? Like maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let me go with my favorite. One of my favorite bronzers is the Bronze Stick from ColourPop. Moonstone Beach. Right? Yeah, Moonstone Beach. No, I don't need glasses. It's just with the lighting and whatnot, it's hard to see what the letters are. But no, I do not need glasses. I actually have very good vision. So just there, and then I'm gonna put some right there. Just a little bit. This stuff is so creamy, y'all. Like, so creamy. Yep. Yeah. Grab this brush from e.l.f., the liquid bronzer and contour duo. Love this brush. I literally have like 4 of these. They're so, they're great. They're just great. They're good brushes. They're not expensive. That's the other thing. e.l.f. e.l.f. has great brushes if you guys are looking for affordable brushes. Look for e.l.f. Can't go wrong with e.l.f. Okay. That looks good, y'all. Okay. Come on now. Now blending, of course, blending takes time. So if you're in a hurry and you're like, this is taking forever, well, yeah, girl, you gotta make sure that the product blends in well. Oh yeah, that looks cute. That looks cute. Okay, so for blush, we're gonna go into this Morphe blush palette, Cheek Thrills. I want to keep it like, I could use the e.l.f.'s Bronze Bombshell, but I'm just gonna do this one because it's already got the powder and everything, and I don't feel like dealing with, you know, trying to, anyway, I don't feel like trying to deal with figuring out. Okay, I got my liquid blush. Now let me find my powder blush. This has it all. The only thing I really don't use is the highlighter, and that's because I'm already oily. I don't need to accentuate my oils. You know what I mean? Look at that, y'all. It is so pretty, y'all. I need to stop. I really do. I need to stop. No, but it is a really, really pretty shade, and I think it goes well with the look. You know, it's not too crazy, not too intense. The eyes are still the main focus. Oh, I was supposed to put my contacts on. I still can. This is all liquid. Because if I do it when I set, and then it like, you know, goes to heck, then that's gonna suck. A little bit down here. Y'all already know. I always add blush to my chinny chin chins, because I got 2. Although I don't bring it down. Just to 1 chin. Anyway, let me go put my contacts on, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, contacts are on. And of course my eyes are watering. Good thing I ain't got no concealer on yet. But I did notice when I grabbed my face earlier, I did mess this up just a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, everything's still liquids or creams, so right now is the time to do it. And y'all look so much better with my contacts on. Oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my dark eyes, you know? But sometimes you just want a little, you know, spice it up just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, blush is on. Looking soup's cute. Now, time for concealer. I hear my husband. Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
My makeup. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My husband wanted to talk about something, so just turned off the video real quick. Anyway, but I'm back. It is looking good. Yeah, a little bit more blush. I have been told I have blush blindness. And you know what? That's okay with me. I don't care. I honestly do not care. Okay, that's looking good. Now, where were we? Concealer. Actually, let me put a little bit of a lip balm on. Like these ones from e.l.f. This one's great. This is like melon. Is it cucumber? No, I think it's just melon. Yeah, melon. Cucumbers are not melons. Oh my god. Anyway, concealer. So for concealers, I like to use two. I go with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is in the shade, hold on, let me see, Cashew. And then of course my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Nude. So for this one, I like to use that one, or this one, right here under my chin. Just like that. A little bit on my forehead, and then down the nose to give it that brightening, you know, just like that. Gosh, tickling my throat. Sorry about that. Okay, and now we're gonna take the Born This Way, and I just put this one on like this. Now I used to go crazy and like, but I've calmed down some. I've calmed down some. Some people be doing like there, that's all the concealer I need. Girl, no, bye. Telling me that's all the concealer I'm gonna need? No. Unless you have dark circles, like true dark circles, don't come at me with, this is all the concealer you're gonna need, because no, it's not. I'm gonna need a lot more than that. I don't care who you are, what you say, unless you have dark circles like I do, and I have some dark circles. Sometimes you can't really see them on camera, but trust me, I look like a panda, okay? Literally, my coworker, this was last Wednesday, Christmas Eve, I had texted the girls, because I do full glam every morning. I do. Y'all know this. Full glam every single morning. And I texted the girls the night before. I was like, I am not going to do full face of makeup, just my eyes and my brows, because, you know, I ain't got no brows. And one of them was like, why? What's wrong? I was like, it's a half a day, and I don't feel like wearing a full face of makeup. You know, whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna be looking like a panda tomorrow. No, I said raccoon. I'm gonna look like a raccoon tomorrow. So just be weary, okay? Be prepared, you know? Come in, whatever. One of my coworkers was like, oh my God, you look so cute, you know, very natural. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. My other coworker, homegirl, you know, I'm working, doing my thing. Homegirl comes up to me just and like, hey, what's up? And she just like stares at me and she's like, you look like a panda. I'm like, girl. It's like, I know this. I don't need to be reminded. Like, what the heck, girl? You hater. Literally, I'm like, Like, no, you didn't. Just stand there. Just to look at my dark ass circles. Anyway, so that's why I say, if you are one of these beauty gurus, self-proclaimed beauty guru, and you tell me that all I need is one dot to cover up my dark ass circles, I'm sorry, but you can take that one dot and you know what to do with it. Because no, there's just no way. There's just no way. I need full coverage. I need enough. Otherwise, no. Just a no, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And I might say it again in another video, so no. Alright, that is looking so cute, you guys. Oh my god. Now, before I would set this and then go powder and then all this other stuff, I don't really do that anymore. I literally set my face twice with spray now. And that's about it. You know, I don't like to do too much like I used to because it's not necessary. But move my phone out of the way. What time is it? Okay, 6:04. Alright. It's alright. The party probably just started. Probably. Anyway, so I use 3 different puffs. This one is for pressed powder. This one is for just the under eye loose powder. And then this is for all over the face. That's usually what I do. And I do wash my puffs and, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I like to go in. I used to go in with a pressed powder first. But recently that hasn't been working for me. So I go in with a loose powder. And then I go in with the pressed powder. So I'm gonna grab some. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Light. So that's what I'm going for. Some in here. Of course, you always want to tap off the excess. Everybody knows this. It's right there. Before I go in, let me get rid of the creases here. Assume the facial position, which is that. Right there. That's what it is. I know some people on here are like, I don't even do that anymore. I just let it naturally. Girl, be quiet. Be quiet. Okay? Or boy, whatever you are. Be quiet, because you and I both know you still be doing that. This inner corner right here, it's like not. Where is it? Oh, that's just the tiniest bit. Now this is where the tiniest bit applies. Other than that, don't talk to me. Y'all, these sponges are so soft. These are from Miss A, the Papa sponges. Get y'all some. They're so soft, so nice. Like, absolutely love, and they are not expensive. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and set. And I like to bring that down into the crevices of my nose. Okay. Reset and forget. Y'all remember that? What was it? Like a toast? No, it wasn't a toaster oven. It was a. You see that? Y'all see that? That's from a tear. Somebody please invent tear-proof concealer. Because I don't care what you claim about your setting powder, setting sprays. At the end of the day, tears will ruin everything. Why? Because even though setting powders and setting sprays are waterproof, it doesn't matter. Tears are not water, okay? They're more so like salt water, but not exactly salt water. They're salty, okay? So it's not the same. So stop. I know, who was it? It was on TikTok. Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna say I don't care. Her new matte setting spray. They had like a model come out, and she was like, of course in her little British accent, she come out and she's like in a pool. She's like, it'll set your face. She says something towards the lines of, it'll set your face. You can even cry and your makeup won't come off. And I'm just like, girl, shut up. Shut up. I'm going in with Essence Brighten Up. Y'all know my tried and true. This is to give me that brightness. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. It's so cute. So pretty. So amazing. I absolutely love it. Anyway. So yeah, they said that, and I literally commented on the video, and I'm like, water and tears are not the same thing. You know? That's all I commented. And then I got a notification saying that somebody liked my comment, you know, and I went to go look, and it literally said, this video is no longer available. I'm like, what? Was I blocked from the video? Like, what the heck? Can't take a little criticism? Like, come on, girl. Don't be claiming stuff unless you know for sure that it's... Maybe I should put that to the test. Maybe I should put it to the test. Before I open up my big mouth and say things, maybe I should put it to the test. You know, I wonder if they have a mini one. If they have a mini one, when I have the money, because I ain't got no money right now, just like everyone else in America, unless you're one of these OG beauty influencers or these influencers that have like rose to fame. Anyway, I'm gonna put it to the test. If they have a mini one, I will grab it. And I will put that, even if you cry, your makeup won't budge. I'm gonna take you up on that challenge. Do I want? No. We're gonna set with Sweet Honey. We're gonna set with some Sweet Honey. This is the Kimchi Puff Puff sponge thing. I actually gave that powder to my sister because I tried it and I didn't like it, but now I'm like, you know, I didn't really give it a fair shot. So I kind of want it again. But I don't need it. Anyway, so we're just gonna take this. I'm just gonna put it all over my face. And then I'm gonna set. I set with this. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I set with that. And then I go in and set with my pressed powders. Let me show y'all. I go in and set with my Juvia's Place and my NYX. Juvia's and Bogota. And this one in medium. I don't think they make this anymore. I did buy another one, but it's a different shade. But I'm gonna set with that after I spray. And then I'm gonna come back and do the bronzer and everything. But I'll be back before that. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face off camera. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My cat is making a mess. Anyway, let's get to the bronzers and all that fun jazz. So, I'm going to go in with two different bronzers because on my forehead, I like it a little bit more darkish versus on my cheeks, I like it a little bit more light. So, I'm going to go in with this Equal Tools brush. Looks like this. I don't know. Honestly, it could probably be used more for, I think it might be like a foundation brush, but I like it for bronzer. I'm going in with the Revolution Mega Bronzer in the shade 2 Warm. Looks like that. Take that brush, tap, 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 and Let's just blend that into the hair, okay? You do not want harsh lines. We don't want harsh lines. I don't want harsh lines. I mean, if you want lines, then you do you, honey. Who am I to tell you what to do? Anyway, while I was setting my face, I was thinking about what I said earlier about like beauty gurus. Like, don't call yourself a guru. I mean, you can honestly call yourself whatever the hell you want. But why not just call yourself like a beauty teacher? Because a guru is somebody who's an expert in that field. Now, a lot of these beauty influencers, I'm not saying they're not experts, but they're not experts. I don't know. Maybe someone, I don't know. I just don't think that they are. Anyway, okay, so for the cheeks, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. Now, I know y'all are thinking, that looks just like your skin. Yes, it does, because I want it to be soft, a very soft bronzer. Now, could I achieve this with the one I have up here? Maybe, probably, but I just like to keep it nice and soft, nothing too harsh. I used to do like super intense. Like the cheeks were snatched. Now I'm more so into like a softer. So that's why I'm going with one that's like my skin tone, but not quite my skin tone. See? Like it gives me that. It gives me what I want, but it's not doing it in a harsh way. And yeah, I may have to use a little bit more than what I need. Like I may go through this. Look at that, y'all. It's so pretty. So pretty. Like, of course, we put some back here. Like, bring it down, 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 bring it down. There. It's soft. It's cute. Anyway. Blush. I'm gonna go back into that Morphe. We're going with the powder. Just like that. And put it on the cheeks. Anyway, I was just ranting about the whole beauty guru thing. Don't listen to me. These are just random thoughts that I have in my head. Honestly, the only really beauty influencers I watch, and I don't really watch many because they just, I don't know. I keep seeing a lot of people saying like, oh, beauty influencers are out the door. It's just not the same anymore. They're not relatable, because they're out there doing like shopping hauls while some of us can't. We don't even know whether or not we're gonna be able to afford groceries that week. I am one of those people. I am. Both me and my husband work. And times are tough. Times are really tough, y'all. Like, we're like, dang, we really need to budget. I mean, we should be budgeting anyway, but we really need to, what's the word I'm looking for? Buckle down. We really need to buckle down and see where we need to, cut some spending. With the holidays just happening, it's like, well, damn. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna go back into the Essence Brighten Up just a little bit. Kind of put that all down here. I want to kind of soften the look up, so just like that. Give it a little brightness. Okay, now that is looking good. We are going to go into, look at that, y'all. It is what it is. I'll try fixing it. My eye's still watering. I'm taking like a tissue just to try and dry it up some, but I don't want to make it worse. You know what I mean? Here comes my husband again. Hi, honey. Really?
What?
You're such a loser. All right.
Wow, that's what you really think about me.
Oh my God, don't be lame.
You're the sweetest. That's Venus right there. Oh. There goes Venus. Zelda would never be as cute as you.
Zelda's beautiful.
Who's more beautiful? Zelda or Venus?
We're both equally beautiful.
Oh, that's a fucking lie.
Shut up.
Aragorn. Sorry, Aragorn. Venus. Sorry.
I can't.
This is a smaller problem than the health right now.
Anyway, husband is in the restroom now. He's gonna take a shower. Let's go back. We're gonna go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. Now we're gonna do our eyeliner. Moment of silence, please, because I gotta do this quietly. Okay, that looks good enough. Is it perfect? No. Do I care? No. Okay, perfect. Now that we all agree, let's move on. Okay, we're gonna darken up some of these brows. I'm gonna go into with this Morphe Nano one. So I've been using the CoverGirl. This one. Let me show you guys. Okay, that's about it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, right there on my forehead. You see that? Okay, that's tiny. And then you got the Morphe one. That's tinier than this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is. Do I have something white? Because I'm brown and I don't know if you guys can see. Like, it's tinier and it's great. I love it. I mean, I love this one too. I'm still gonna keep using it. But oh, this is great. I absolutely love it. So all I'm gonna do is just I gotta concentrate, that's why I stopped talking. I'm just going back in to fill in where some of that powder got in there. And it made it a little bit lighter than what it should be. There we go. Looks good. Okay, now the other side. Y'all want to know something? When I first started making these videos, I think I tried a little too hard. Especially with like the southern accent. I don't know why, but I did and I shouldn't have, and I just need to, I don't do it anymore. Now I just talk how I normally talk. Do I have a southern accent? Yes and no. So it comes out on its own every now and then, and y'all will hear it. It will come out. but it's not always. You know what I mean? Like, I was born in Texas, moved to Georgia when I was like, I don't know, what was it, fourth grade? Fourth grade? Something like that. Then we moved back to Texas, lived in Dallas for half a year, and then back down to South Texas again, and then back to Georgia, all within like a span of 2 years. Okay, and then we've stayed here since then. And of course, I grew up in the area of Georgia where I'm at is Forsyth County, Cumming, Georgia. Yes, that Forsyth County, the one that Oprah came to, and she said she'd never come again, blah, 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 blah. Watch that on YouTube. I'm sure it's somewhere. Anyway, that's where we have settled, and that's where I'm currently living. So I grew up with a bunch of white people. Southern white people. Now in Texas is, I guess, considered a southern state. But in the area I grew up, there wasn't much of a southern accent. Most people there spoke Spanish. Moved to Georgia, cultural shock. Complete cultural shock. I was never a minority in Texas. Here, I definitely was. Anyway, so I picked up on some of the southern slang. Not all of it, some of it. And it does come out every now and then. And if you look at my very first video, I watched it. I watch my videos back. I know some influencers are like, oh no, I never watch myself. Forget that. I watch myself. I'm like, girl, that's cringy. Anyway, so if you look at my very first video, that one is super cringy because I'm just like, I'm not necessarily forcing the southern accent, but I am. Like, I'm not, but I am. You know? Anybody wondering what was on my lips? It was literally lip balm and setting powder. But I like the way that nude lip looked. So I'm gonna go for a nude lip today. I think it ties very well with the look. So we still gotta add mascara. But yes. Little side note there. Anyway, so we're gonna go in with my favorite lip liner, the ColourPop in the shade BFF2. Absolutely love this. All this, I use it with like everything. So again, moment of silence. I'll be back. Okay, looking good. What I like. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a nude lipstick, and I think I'm gonna go in with, yes, this one from NYX. It's called Dainty Days. So let's do it. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to add this from NYX, and this is in the shade Cairo.
People get more subscribers that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's because no.
We're gonna add a little gloss. This is the Juvia's Place in the shade Coffee Break. So. Okay, let's go with mascara.
I mean, it's not for me. I used to do. I sit back and make she started to mommy. Daddy. He'd be all like, yeah, fighting mommies. So, you know.
Essence. I'm gonna go with this one first, and then I go in with waterproof. All right, this is basically the finished look, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just set with this Juvia's Place, and then that's it. I'm done. But this is it. Very cute. I like it. I'm kind of glad that we stuck with that. I don't have any nails on. It is what it is. Who cares? But I'm glad that we stuck with this bluish green eyeshadow with the gold. I really like that. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. I gotta go. Hubby's gotta go to sleep because he's gotta work tomorrow. So Happy New Year. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.